knowing by the nomenclature, what it appears is that the government wants to uh, sustain maybe the gains made, or their, as well as their cardinal um, or impactful reforms they want to see how far they have gone, and how is it impacting on the people. What would they do? However, I also think that the MPR, and there's the government policy, the monetary policy, and the fiscal policy need to be aligned. At the moment, it doesn't seem to all go well, because you can be repositioning the economy and manufacturing, kickstarting manufacturing with a high interest rate. These are the areas I think that need to be taught, and also the the dollar rate per naira, and also the oil price peg. These are things that generate economic parameters we need in the country. Oil is our mainstay, and how do you show up the production of oil? We'll be able to look at it and see what is good for the country. It's more or less about national interest and not personal interest in this case. So that's what we'll look at. There is a couple of things that have influenced the oil market this time. Most is the issues in Russia. It may have some good connotation with the oil prices and others, because the activities of the OPEC plus one has really not changed so much. But most importantly, Nigeria has to fill its OPEC quota first. We have to curtail insecurity for the OPEC for us to meet our OPEC quota. At the moment, it's been frustrating, but thank God, the people working, the naval officer in charge of the Niger Delta region has also tried very well, and our production has actually moved from 1.1, 1.2 to 5. Now is now about 1.8. So they are really doing a very marvelous job. And for some time now, we haven't been hearing anything about restiveness in the Niger Delta and all that, and or pipeline vandalization. And so that's kudos to them, and also kudos to the economy, because it's give and take. When there's peace, there is production. When there's no peace, there is reduction. I would want to see equivalent quid pro quo, where the amount we sink into defense will also be what the commensurate safety will get. Sometimes it's not like that, but most times I also did say that the military are trying. They have been trying their best in a lot of ways. At the moment, people are returning to the farms again, because what I told is partly is the shoring up of oil of the oil output, which is very great because it's for the country. Then another thing is to reduce hunger, food insecurity. Some people who can't be self-sufficient if there's no security. People are afraid of going to their farm in several parts of the country. But if the confidence should come back again, I think the country will be a better place, because there will be food, and prices of food will also come down. At the moment, part of the food you eat are imported, and you and me know that the dollar hasn't been friendly to the naira, and because of that hostility, because of the interest rate, because of the devaluation, because of the floating of naira, it's really a very Herculean task for naira to catch up. Southeast has to develop one. We have no choice. We want to reactivate what we do as the Okpara Master Plan. Southeast was the highest growing economy, not just in the Africa, but most of in the world then. And it's just one man that did it. So he did most of the things he did. We are not the people of Southeast are innovators who know how to generate water on top of stone. And I think with the caliber of people that have been selected, have been nominated to head that, I think that we should be able to put round peg in a round hole and square peg in a square peg. For Southeast, we know that some of the things that were lacking, like railway, will also be there, power. But another thing is also, I will also think that we will have to come back to that era where the Southeast is known as the Japan of Africa. They are yet to go to the Senate for confirmation. So my committee is already warming up, but as it is in every regional capital, Enugu is the capital, and it is almost on the government to give them space first, where they will operate from, and from there they will now build a new office, get their first landing staff, and also from there take off and start doing projects. Then the fund is established and will be coming. What we are trying to do at the moment as a legislator is to change the course of it, because not each development commission gets 3%, 10% from the ecological fund. So if they get 10% from the ecological fund upfront, we should be able to get the same in Southeast, Southeast, Northwest, and also that. So we go, what is good for is also good for the gender. So that's the area. So we are trying to rejig the law to be able to conform to that. Those are not sort of, our own region is not just changed. And I just passed third reading yesterday, 2 days ago. So we are following up to make sure that everything goes well. Igbo man is progressive minded, one. So he don't need, if an Igbo man will move to anywhere he is and bulldoze any bottleneck, we are development minded. We'll go to areas with approve and come back with trailer. So that is not an issue per se. The only development minded, the only obstacle you see is infrastructure to begin with. But at the same time, the law is very straightforward. You know what everybody knows his duty. There's director of this and director of that, finance, projects, and all those things. So it's very robust in that case. So I don't envisage that, but I also think like that we must work together to achieve a very robust goal. The Southeast, both the governors, the legislators, must be on the same page to get to where we're going.